A lifelong Milford resident, Joseph Redden Jr. was a pioneer of the local rock scene. In the early 70s, his band Waterfall would pack Hopedale Town Hall whenever they played. The biggest gig was at Onset Bluffs, where they performed in front of over 400 people. He also got to share the stage on occasion with future rock legend Joe Perry of Aerosmith. In 1975, Joe went from the stage to the studio to host his own program on WMRC. The first of its kind in the area, Joe played the music of his generation, wanted to hear, and developed quite the loyal following. To present and accept the Hall of Fame inductee this year, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Justin Redden and Mike Perry.
Hey, this is so cool. This is really cool to be up here. My brother Joey would be so honored to do this. There's so much that I want to say about him. Unfortunately, we lost Joey 6 months ago or so, and he would have been so proud of this. And I'm his baby brother, and of course his son Justin here. He was so proud to come watch Justin play, and he just had such a thrill when he watched Justin play, and then him and I started playing once in a while. But for those of you out there that never knew him, it's too bad that you didn't know him, because every one of you are affected by him because you grew up listening to rock and roll, and he was the first one to play rock and roll radio in Milford, Mass. It used to be known as WMRC, used to be Beautiful Music back in the day, and then Joey started playing Beatles records and The Doors, and he was the very first one in the entire world to play Aerosmith. So keep that in mind when you think of Joe Redden. So he'd be very proud of this award, and I'm going to let Justin talk for a second. It's pretty emotional for me. I'm very proud of my big brother Joey. So.
Like my Uncle Mike said, my father would get a kick out of this. Growing up, I never knew that he was in a band. You know, I'm 6 years old, I'm running around. One day I came across this red Gibson Melody Maker in the basement, and I asked him what it was all about. And he started telling me about it. And it didn't really hit me at the time. When I got a little older and I started playing guitar, he actually picked up my guitar and started playing it. And, you know, my father was a business guy. He was a software salesman. He was out there all the time. He was traveling. Then we found this connection with music, and I wouldn't be standing up here today playing the gigs I play, playing the songs I play, listening to the music I play, I listen to without my father. I think about him every day. I treasure the time I had with him, and like I said, he'd get a total kick out of this. So I want to thank Ray for thinking about this, putting him in this Hall of Fame. I want to thank my family who's over there hanging out, waiting for this.
All of Joey's brothers and sisters remaining are still here. Debbie, Redden Leonard, my brother John Perry, Timmy Redden, they're all here.
So thank you all very much. This means the world to me and my family. And thank you very much.
I was lucky enough to know Joe. He would come to our shows, Justin and Ray. He'd be right up there with Jane watching us. And I always thought that was so cool that a parent wanted to come out to the Tradesman or Liz's or wherever we were. They wanted to hang out and listen to us. And they stayed late, and they loved the music. I thought that was so cool. So here's to Joe Redden, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for what you contributed to the local music scene and for how much you supported the local music scene.